and welcome back to Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai with the Scramble for the Far East mod. Unfortunately for me, it's taken me quite a while to set up for this episode, because, well, my armies had to march all the way from the north and the railroads weren't finished, so they had to march all the way from the north down, and some of them had to make it to the capital, get refitted, and so on, and, you know, a bunch of bullshit. Anyways, let's go over what happened since last time. So, just to refresh you guys, last time around we brought down a huge British army. Right after that, I was actually able to sign a peace treaty with the British. However, quite recently, they have declared war upon me again. I should note here, I think we ended off in, like, autumn, or if it was late summer. It's gone a year. It's gone like a year. So this is the last time it was 1860, the summer fall of 1860. Now it's summer of 1861, so it's almost like a year. Anyway, since then the Americans have moved in and taken Hida, and I'm about to take Hida because they can't reinforce it, because Mino is held by another faction. I don't even know how the Americans managed to actually get troops in here to take this. I know where the troops that took this went, because they went down here and died at the Battle of Uzo, where I crushed them, including their faction leader, Commander Parry, which was, I was trying to allow him to escape, but because I let him survive this battle, I made sure like he survived, because I wanted him to survive. But he then immediately after the big defeat he had here went on to siege this and died sieging that. So yeah, the guy committed suicide basically. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna spy here. Dude is like the Americans, but right now I'm more interested in knowing where my enemies are. What's going on in North Shinano? Not much. We did discover this army though. A very veteran army, to be sure. That one is one to keep an eye on. North Shinano is definitely where my faction leader is going next. Then if we go further north here, we've got an American army that has come up from Kozu. They actually, these armies actually met each other, although there was another American army. There was two American armies moving up. I came here, I blocked this, so the Americans went up, and I was like, I don't like that. I'm like, chasing them doesn't seem like a thing, so I moved forward here, and then I hid in these woods. One of the American armies went over the bridge, one of them decided to go look for me, and I ambushed them and absolutely annihilate them at the Battle of Eshiro in July of 1861. So not that long ago, like 2 turns or so ago. Anyways, rather than move back and go for saving Eshiro, I decided, you know what, we're gonna push forward. We're gonna push forward. So I went to attack here, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna see about attacking that. So there's no major army. I think the major army that I saw earlier, that you didn't see me see, but like before I was setting up this episode, I saw an army here. I'm guessing they are moving here and they're preparing to attack from this province instead. Anyways, this one might very well attack us here. However, I was sending down 2 lifeguard battalions or regiments, I don't know what you want to call them, that was sent down to they were gonna join with the faction leader. However, when I realized there was a full stack coming on with howitzers and I only had 2 colonial line infantry, I decided, you know what, they probably need a little bit of a boost, so I put the lifeguards there, so they're gonna help out defend the castle. And that's kind of what's going on in the south. The armies that came down from the north had ended up in quite a bit of problem, because that's really what made it took so long time to set up this episode, because I brought them all down. So I brought them all down. This guy is new. We're going to talk about him later. But I brought them all down, I refitted them, and then I set them off. So we've got the Brunswickens, which I actually sent first, and then the new army, which is the Hessian army. So we got Hessian army, Hessian cavalry, Hessian infantry. Both these armies were moving along here, just as the Northern Alliance backstabbed me. I don't know about backstabbed me. Yeah, I guess you could say they rebelled against me, against being forced to be my vassal. They brought their entire army up through here, and I had placed my Brunswick army here, thinking we'll dig in, we'll get defenses. They attack with their superior numbers, they get destroyed on my fortification. However, they decided to bypass me and go through kind of along here. And so I saw two of their full stacks right here. I decided to attack. Then there was a third one in the woods, and it became an ambush battle. And ambush battles are brutal in this mod. The enemy starts basically on top of you. You cannot pause or anything. And I was lucky to get my general out alive. The general and 6 infantry units made it out. The cannons were destroyed, and the cavalry units was destroyed. And probably, let's see, am I recruiting any new? No, I think I got all the infantry. So 6 infantry regiments was destroyed, plus the cannons, plus the... So we're trying to refit the Brunswickens again to be able to join. But it's going to be the Hessians that lead the attack, and they're going to lead the attack on Shimasuke, which would have been Nakoga. However, the Northern Alliance have attacked and destroyed them, so they have taken over the region. However, I am cautious of enemy... Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, this is a fair fight because we won't get ambushed. I think it's better for me to hold out there. Right, I did not expect them to... You know what? Oh, I should have... If I had my spy, if I waited and let my spy move in, I could have moved into the woods and we could have repaid them for the ambush they caused massive defeat on me up here. Then I could have repaid them. But I think we'll be fine. It's a traditional army, should be fine. So that happened there. And then of course, yeah, and continuously building all along the coast though. We're getting overwhelmed by the French and American Navy. And I'm sure the British Navy is going to want to join in here as well. So trade is like abysmal. We're not getting anywhere. I'm trying to build a bigger port in Kaga, so we can build ironclads here. So we'll get the advantage on the enemy navies. However, that's going to take quite a while, and yeah, there's probably not going to be much of a lot of trading done in the meantime. Yes, what else is there? Yes, if we go further north, I'm building here. I'm building up so we will get really saber cavalry with really good cavalry charge. So these guys, as you can see, they get 33 in the charge bonus. Normal, let's see, where do we have normal guys? And even this one is one with 2 experience. And he gets 13. And the new ones up here are gonna get 33. They're gonna get even more because I'm building this up, so they're actually gonna get 34 in charge bonus. And I think there's like other stuff that can get us even higher. And then also, if we go even further north, we've got a French army has landed. So we'll be forced to fight the French at this castle right here. I'm pretty confident in holding castles, just as it's really hard for me to take over enemy castles, it's hard for the enemy to do so as well. With that said, I think I want to start by attacking here. So we're gonna attack, move forward. Oh, I didn't make it.
Your orders, my lord.
Then we'll do the siege here then. I will do this battle and then we'll see where we end up. Because there's so many battles lined up right now, like there's one, or like sieges and battles, there's one here, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 lined up right now. So I'll probably not show all of them. I think I want to show the Northern Alliance one, and possibly a little bit more of the French, and then we'll try and skip through most of the others, like just show a little bit of the cinematics. And also because I've taken so long time right now to explain the situation of what's going on, that probably dragged out the episode as well. But with that said, let's go ahead and start this off by taking over the castle of Hida. Howitzers are a must in taking out these castles. Early on it might have worked with our 6-pounders setting fire to walls on the smaller castles, but in these big ones you definitely need it. In this case we managed to somehow lose. I didn't even realize this. We lost 2 infantry units and we lost more than half of the army. I didn't even realize that I lost that many. But also the fact that we're fighting an American force rather than a traditional force makes a lot of difference as well. But still, we managed to take the castle, and this does not border any enemy province, so we should be fine from counterattacks. I'm immediately going to send replacements from Kaga. He's going to march directly to the general just to make sure. Another 600 or so men was going to do good since we lost so many. Just in case these guys decide to feel a little bit suicidal and decide to declare war on us just because why not? With that, we're not gonna get anywhere here. We're not gonna get... I guess I could actually start this one, couldn't I? Possibly. It might be better to hold my position and I will be able to dig in against the enemy force there. You're still waiting for some cavalry, and we're gonna face the French as well. Right, let's go ahead go for one hell of an end turn. Interesting, I went the entire end turn without the enemy attacking. Army distracted. That's all the French geishas they put ashore. Our assassin, well, he's always blocked. Rangaku, wonderful news. Our tolerance towards Western learning has breakthrough in military technology. Wonderful. And then we have bombardments all over. And construction being built. I am mostly interested in the advisor. The advisor here. Gain points. Let's see. Camera. Chance of being... 5+% to this agent's chance of being killed in single combat. That's not good. That's not good at all. Why would you want to do that? We're gonna go for the recruitment. Right. Okay, so nothing. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's actually going on. American guy coming through. We might actually... Why don't I have my guy single at him for single combat? Ha! No! What? There was a 64% chance. That was a 3-star. You know, I'm figuring, I'm kind of leaning towards it's, you know, the guy's American, and they did draw a sword. I'm thinking Indiana Jones. My guy drew a sword. He's like, honorable. Ooh, I am so honorable. The American just like, don't bring a gun. Don't bring a gun to or a sword to a gunfight. Right, the Americans have moved up here, and the Northern Alliance again decides to bypass my army. They're not going to be able to ambush me, but god damn it. Okay, so we've got tons of fights ready here. Why aren't, like, as I said, I had like 5 fights laid up, and not a single one of them came to fruition. What did the French do? Wait, they picked up the French again and left? The French left? They just left and left their geishas here, but they left their army, just picked them up and went to them? That's strange, right? Okay, so... Right. We've got a number of fights going on here. Possibilities. This one pains me. This one pains me a lot. How much? 15. If I do this... Oh, it's 15-15. Could I move my army out then? Character is needed. He needs to be in the province though. I can bring up extra troops, couldn't I? Also, I could leave those two.
Waiting for more.
That is enough. I want to move as quickly as possible and take as much of the Americans as possible. So we're gonna move around quickly here. And we're gonna add another 2. Do I have anyone with experience? We had 1 with experience over here. And then, just to kind of match it, we're gonna bring 1 there. Alright, that's nice. Oh, did I bring too many? Oh, I took the entire garrison of this. That's was not my intention. Alright, and then he replenishes, hopefully enough. There's not a lot of enemy defenses here anyway, so he should be able to get through there. Then we got this one right here. The question is how much time I have left in the episode. I think I'm feeling as though this fight where I'd laid siege, and then I will have the Americans come out and try and deal with me, and then we fight these guys. Where I'm thinking we want to bring in everyone, so I'm gonna go for the middle one, which means that I have to take in mind that he's gonna be reinforced from either side as we go into this battle. Not the greatest of battle location, given the what we know of the battle, that we're gonna get enemy reinforcements from either side here. But before we start, I thought I'd go ahead and take a look a little bit at this new army. These are the Hessians. So that's the Hessian cavalry. And then we've got the Hessian infantry down here. Right, with that, I think we're ready to start.
Prepare to attack, sir.
So there's going to come in reinforcements on either flank. And then we've got this force right here, currently being bombarded by my howitzers. Damn, we need howitzer in every army. And that will soon be accomplished. Now, the thing is, we are going to get attacked from the sides. But I like the position I hold right now is really good, actually. There's risks on this side. Not so much on this. Okay, so we got enemy reinforcements coming in there. I'm interested with this. This one should, I guess, come in there as well. And if we continue to bombard the army here, we should be able to force the enemy to move against us. If they don't, then I will move against them. Here they come. I've been able to set up spikes on the flank, but I'm not entirely sure if it's gonna be enough, because I just like way too late ordered them to actually place the spikes. We did the same on this side, also way too late. I'm thinking we'll be able to hold here in case that we aren't able to hold. Which, you know what? I'll order this one slightly to the side. Just to try and protect them from my counter charge. Right, do we have any concentration of enemy? Well, that's nice. Let's see if we can't get a counter charge going in here. And then you will be able to push through there. The battle turned into kind of a mess because I decided to deploy the stakes so late. But at least their cavalry is done for. We're gonna go ahead and debuff the enemy a little bit. And then back to normal. And then I think we're gonna focus in on that unit right there. Alright, the cavalry is fine. We're ready to move once more. I want these troops forward. We got like it's perfectly set up. Where we got two lines firing down upon the enemy that is advancing. Traditional troops don't stand a chance against our forces. There's heavy emphasis over on this area, so there's where my general will go. So far we haven't set the reinforcements coming in from this side, so still gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna bring out the hussars. I'm gonna bring them in like that. Nice, really giving it to them, aren't we? And then I'm thinking we're gonna inspire this one. Go ahead and debuff a little bit by doing the suppression fire. Oh, there are some units up in the hills. I think we got these guys in the bag, so Hussars gonna be ordered to bypass whatever is in the wood and go directly for the troops out in the open. And that way
You have triumphed over the enemy.
we have triumphed over the Northern Alliance. Right, I'm gonna tell you to hold fire and instead focus in on the guys out there. Oh, there's a little bit of a fight here. There was one. Have I won? Like, what's left? This unit right here. And whatever reinforcements coming in from over there. If it ever will turn up, it kind of feels like it's not going to turn up now. Also, it's best, I guess, to hold fire at this point, because I think we're shooting our own hussars. The hussars at this point have killed about 1,000 enemies. There's a general out in the woods. He's got an entire regiment firing after him. And he doesn't really stand a chance, however it looks like he's gonna live. He's gonna make it out of here. But that should really be it. Yeah, there we go. We are victorious. Here's the result of the battle. Even though we had a little bit of a hiccup there in the start of the battle, where we were kind of caught out of line placing our spikes. Overall, we did really well because we only lost 600 men out of a 6,000 men army, while the enemy lost basically everything. I don't think we actually... I don't know how we managed to kill them, any of them. Because, like, there's only 300 of them remaining. I'm not complaining. I'm not sure that's what I was able to do. Like the reinforcement army that was coming in from the other side, I don't think they ever showed up. I think they just, like, died out off screen. I don't know what happened to them. But it's a decisive victory, and I'm not complaining. We were able to avenge what happened to the Brunswick army. It would have been nicer if it was the Brunswick army that conducted this victory, but... you know, well, again, I will not be complaining. Oh, it never turned up. It never came in. That's why. There's plenty of enemies out here, and this guy is still trying to bypass us, and there's still lots of Northern Alliance forces. So I'm just gonna move back, and I'm gonna sit here. And I think this will be it for this episode, because there's another, like, siege. I don't know what happened to the French. Will they attack here? It's like, we captured the territory this episode. In between, I might have captured this. And then for the next episode, we'll go for round 2 here. And we'll see if we can't bring more hurt to the American for the next one. Then maybe I'll have prepared to take both these two and this one. So we'll really put the stinger into the enemy. And since this is episode 11, might be good time as well to take a look at what our goals are. So maybe, you know, saying that I was going to do try to make this a shorter campaign in terms of the amount of videos might be a little bit... I should maybe have selected a short campaign for such an endeavor, because we need to capture and hold 50 provinces, and we currently hold 13, and we hold not a single one of the victory regions. We are, though, coming close to Musashi, which is just down here, which is Tokyo, or in the Edo province. And then we need to capture from the British Yamashiro, which is right here, which is Edo. No, this is Kyoto, I mean. Yamashiro province, Kyoto. The Emperor's Hold. And then, after we've done that, we've captured most then of the northern part of Japan. Then the other two is Outer Manchuria, which is out here, which is the Russians. This province right here. But I feel like that's like naval invasions then. And then is the capital of Korea. So that's another naval invasion. So maybe land. I don't know where you're supposed to land. Where the best area to land to get a quick victory against the Koreans. But yeah, we've got a bit to go. I might not honor the capture 50 provinces. But yeah, with that said, I'll say as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.